100 years of lipsticks. Let's do this. Okay, so I have been collecting vintage items for, oh my goodness, so many years now, and it's been one of my favorite things to do recently is to go through them and to literally put them in 100-year order. So all the way from the 20s to the 2020s. So let's do it. Let's go through them. Let's look at them. Let's swatch them. Let's review them. It has been a long time, YouTube, since I've done a long video, but here we are. We are back. How are we? I hope we're all doing well. So we're going to start off with the 1920s. So I do have a few from the 1920s, but my latest one that I actually did find, I thought this was really cool and I really wanted to show you guys because if you guys have seen, I did post a few like shorts of this. So I thought we'd spice it up and add a little different one in for us. So let's do it. Also, before we start, we are not going to be swatching any of these lipsticks on my skin because that could be so dangerous. And let me explain why. So basically, lipsticks back then were made of really harmful materials like lead, mercury was sometimes found in the makeup. So for me, I'd rather like not put that on my skin, like no way, shape or form. And also it could have a lot of bad bacteria because you don't know who is using them. It's been also left for so many years and it's been building up all this like gunk and yucky stuff. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to like put ourselves in any harm's way. So we're going to use some paper and if necessary we will use cotton buds because some lipsticks can be stuck or like moldy together, so you can't really move them, can't get them out, so you can't really swatch them normally like you would with any other lipstick. So I just want to do that as a pre-warning. So let's get back into the video. So here is my 1920s one. I did get this one recently. So it does look like this and the little gold accents are really cute. It kind of reminds me of like as if it's going to open up from the top here. This is of course red. It's called Red Natural. I don't know what the medium stands for, but here we go. Also apologies, my nails are really bad right now. I really like the design, but they've grown out so much and they're just like a mess, but I'm going to get them done today, okay? So please be light on me in the comments. Okay, so here is here as I've shown you guys. So you just take the lid off like so, which I thought was really cute. I thought it was going to come out from the top. And back then the lipsticks were really tiny, really thin, so you could put them into their little bags or little pockets and things like that. And you just push this and you push it up just like this. Oh my goodness. Do you see all of that dirt? Okay, this is what I mean by like gunk. It has like so much like weird stuff on it. Okay, so now we're going to swatch it right here. Okay, it kind of feels like a crayon when I'm drawing. It feels so weird. So this is the shade and it's actually a really nice like kind of dark cherry red. Very different to how it looks on the tub, which is really bizarre. And this one doesn't have a smell. I don't want to get too close to it, but this one actually does not smell, which is really surprisingly because like a lot of my other vintage lipsticks, even from like earlier, well, even from like after this, smell really bad. So okay, this one isn't that bad. And back then in the 1920s, dark red was like the popular shade to have. It was really like mostly like the only lipstick that women would go to. And back in the 1920s, wearing like red lipstick was seen as really provocative from like their husbands and things like that, but it was really glamorous to wear it and a lot of women just wanted to be dressed up and to look like the movie stars and people that they see in the ads on their magazines, on their newspapers and things like that. So I can't really blame them, but this color is really sweet. Like it's actually really nice. It's a really nice red and the fact that it like comes out lighter, okay, this is insane. Now on to the 30s. Next up is the 1930s and this is it here. It is one of my favorites. It is a tiny tube and it says it's in the shade Raspberry. Okay, so we're going to open this. Okay, it comes right here. I'm like trying to get it from the bottom. Okay, there we go. Okay, this one doesn't really smell, I don't think. It hasn't hit me yet anyway. Maybe it will. But it looks like this. It is like a nice kind of brighter red, as you can see from the 20s, sorry. So let's give it a swatch and see what it looks like. Okay, so we're back with our paper. It swatches a lot nicer. It feels a lot creamier. So this is what it looks like here. It is like a really nice, just like natural, not natural, it looks like a really nice kind of orangey red, which is a really nice shade. I feel like it's not really raspberry though. It feels more like a strawberry. I don't know if we're going to go down in the fruit section, but that is such a nice shade. And again, it's like it's a little bit more creamier. You can see that definitely the formulas have changed a little bit. Obviously it's a different brand, but it has changed a lot. So now we're going to go on to the 40s. And this, again, the packaging from this one is, oh my goodness, it's so insane. And again, these are pretty heavy, like definitely a lot heavier than the products that we have today. So this is the 40s one. Let me do an up close look for you. So it is in this gold tube. As you can see, like the detail is really insane. It's from Max Factor and it has their old logo on it. And this one's in the shade Clear Red number 3. Okay, so in between this video, I actually had to stop filming because my room actually does turn pink during the day. So I have to like film really early or like late at night. But anyway, I did go get my nails done in between this video. Just in case you guys are wondering what happened, this basically happened like literally like just now. Anyway, let's swatch the 1940s one. Again, this one like comes up and it's like a really nice, like just like a deep red. It feels like it's going to look really nice on. So let's go swatch it. Okay, here we go. Oh, focus. It's not going to focus. Okay, this one's like really thick. It feels really thick. But this is what the shade, this one right here, looks like. Honestly, I feel like this one reminds me a lot like the 1920s one. Obviously, like different textures, but very similar. I feel like this would be like a really nice red. Like it'd be like a nice long-lasting red. Okay, so this one is my all-time favorite one I think that I have. Honestly, I love the color. I love the packaging. Like it's just, honestly, just everything it's just amazing. I actually found another one recently and it's in soft pink, but I do have it in red. Where did it go? I bought like a lot of these packaging, like the tubes as well. Oh, here. It might just look like a regular kind of gold lipstick. Like, why are you making a fuss about this, Jasmine? But honestly, wait till I show you what it does. Okay, so you would push it down like this, the little door opens up, and there is the lipstick, you guys. Okay, so this is it up close, and as you can see all the gunk around the outside, and you can see the color change in the lipstick. It looks a little nasty, but it is so iconic, the packaging. And this one is in the shade Coral. So we're going to swatch it. Okay, it feels really nice when you're swatching it. Like it goes on really smooth, like nothing rough or anything. But this is the shade here, you guys. You can see this one's like a lot glossier. The rest seem really matte, which is really common for that time. But this one is so glossy. In the 50s, oh my goodness, they were known for their gloss. Like the gloss was like really coming through at that point, because gloss really came out at the end of the 30s. It became more of a thing in the 40s, but definitely in the 50s. Like the 50s, it was popping. The 50s, it was everywhere. Okay, for the 60s, I actually have like a lot of 60s shades, but some of them, like you cannot get them out, or like the lipstick, you can't really swatch that well because it's really dried up. So I thought I would show you one that like you can definitely see. So this one is from the 60s. So this one is actually a refill. So basically you would have like something like this. See, like a nice gold packaging of the lipstick, and then you would get one of these and you would just take the lid off like this, and you would just basically insert it into the packaging, and you have a refill of that same color and lipstick. So here is the shade. It does look really red on camera, but it's actually like a kind of reddy orange, more orangey color. So let me show you up close and then we can swatch it. Okay, so here is here. It just looks so nice. No smear type. My goodness, sorry, my finger. It is a refill, as I said. It's from Revlon, and it's in the shade Baby Tangerine. So let's swatch it now. Okay, I'm just gonna use my right hand. Okay, it's really smooth. Oh my goodness, like it feels like you could use this now, which obviously I do not want to do. But here it is here. As you can see, it is a more orangey tone compared to the other reds, and again, it's not got that gloss that the 50s has, as you can see. Because again, back in the 60s, they kind of started going a little bit more matte. There was still some gloss like sneaking in there, but they kind of went for more like neutral shades. Like, yes, there was pinks, yes, there was oranges, but there was also like a kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like kind of nude colors were starting to come through a lot. So it was like a nude kind of orange or a nude kind of pink. It was like the nudes were coming through. I know it sounds really bad how I said that. Basically, those nude colors were starting to come through more in the 60s. So here is the 70s one. This packaging just screams 70s to me. Like, oh my goodness. You can see the updated, this was Max Factor, and you can see the updated kind of logo. And again, look, they're not all gold as what they used to kind of be. There's gold right here at the bottom. It has a really nice kind of design. And then let's look, I'm making sure that this was Max Factor. I was like, oh my goodness, it's really late at night. I'm like, I hope that I said this right. Okay, so here is here up close. You can see the pattern is just really cool. And here it is Proud Pink Frost. So a little history lesson here. Back in the 70s, they also wanted more of a kind of like sheen, like kind of like a shimmer to their lipsticks. And that's basically what this lipstick is going to look like. More pinks kind of started coming back out. Like different shades of pink. It wasn't just like a kind of neutral or dull shade of pink. It was more kind of vibrant, more kind of frosty lips. That's kind of what they were going for. I don't know why I said that. Frosty. Okay, let's watch it. Okay, the packaging inside looks really, really nice. And look at that pink. Like from here it kind of does look red, but it's actually pink, and you can see that it's not matte at all. So we're now going to swatch it. Oh, it goes on really nice. Like it's as if it's like melted wax or something. It's like really smooth. So here it is. Here you can see there is more of like a shimmer, like more, not like a gloss. Also, as the shade's called, it's more of a frosty kind of lipstick, but it's a really nice pink, and it's thick too. Oh my goodness, I just love looking at like old makeup, and I love collecting it because it's just, the packaging is just so insane, and you just don't get packaging like that now. And I don't know, it just looks so cute like in my room when I have it all set up. Oh my goodness. But like, I need to stop buying it because it's like I can't use it. I can use it in my work and my videos, but I can't wear them, and it makes me sad. So here we are with an 80s lipstick. I do have a few of these in my collection. So basically the 80s, they loved more vibrant, bright colors. So we're seeing like a lot of bright pinks and different things like that. So let me show you this one up close, and also let's swatch it. Okay, so this bottle, well, this container is really cool. It kind of has like gold raindrops, and it's in the shade Strike Me Pink. Okay, let's take the lid off. Okay, this thing looks nasty. Like, that is nasty. Oh my goodness. But you can see the bright pink underneath all of this. So now we're going to swatch it. Okay, it actually goes on quite nice. I'm not going to lie. It's really smooth. And it's like a thick lipstick, like really thick. So here it is. Here you can see it is a brighter pink, more vibrant, more fuchsia pink. And you can see it is more matte again. From the difference between the 70s and 80s is kind of crazy. But I cannot get over how gross that tube was. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely rotting. And that's why I always say it's so dangerous. And that's why I say it's dangerous to put it on your skin, because of the chemicals. And like, you don't know what's going on there. There's something going on there that I don't know. We don't know. So we're just going to keep safe. So next up is the 90s. I absolutely love the 90s like makeup hair. I actually try and do the 90s hair sometimes. I know that my hair is getting longer. As some of you might have noticed, I've been growing my hair out a little bit. I have not had long hair in, oh my goodness, 7 years, and I've been having it short for a long time. And I did have long hair basically my whole life, and then I cut it short like literally, oh, is it 2016? Oh my goodness, it feels so long. Oh my goodness. You can actually still buy these lipsticks today. You can buy 90s ones. Like, they are not old, they're not dangerous. Like, you can actually buy them fresh, new. They still make those shades, and they are from Revlon. So they have different ones. It depends on like which one you want to go for, but this one I absolutely love just personally. And this one is Black Cherry by Revlon. So when you pull it up, it looks something like this. I have used it before, as you guys can see. But it is like more of like dark, like a dark kind of plum kind of shade. So this is it up close, and that is the shade Black Cherry. So we're now going to swatch it. I'm going to just use it on a different side of the paper just because I actually still use this lipstick. Okay, it goes on really nice. Obviously it is new, so it is like, it's not going to be old. So as you can see here, it's more like a plum purpley color, and again it has a little bit, like, it's not like a really matte, but you could make that matte, which is a little bit of powder. But the 90s was all about grunge, and that color just like screams 90s to me. And as I said, you can make it matte because matte was very popular then too, and you just put some powder over it, and basically it would turn that lipstick, instead of it being gloss, it would turn it more into a shimmer. No, it's too shimmer. It would turn it more into like a matte lipstick. Okay, I actually still have some of my 2000s makeup that I've had for a long time. Basically, I always would repurchase the same lip glosses and stuff like that when I was back in high school and different things like that. So basically, this was one I've had since I literally have moved here. It's been in my makeup bag for a long, long time. This was from MAC, and it is like one of their glaze, is it lip glass? And literally you can see it is so cracked, it is so ruined, but I could not get rid of this one because I've always been looking for the literally the same shade, but they discontinued it. I don't know when they discontinued it, but I've been trying to get one that's very similar to it, so I really hope that MAC does come out with another one. But basically this was it here. As you can see, it has like kind of like pink kind of like sparkles. I don't know if you see pink sparkles in it. It was in the shade, oh my goodness, I think it was like, I don't know, it doesn't even have, it just says lip gloss. I don't know, I've been trying to find it, but let's swatch it. Let me show you. I did try and find some lipsticks. I actually don't have any on me. I always would use a lip gloss because in 2000s they did use a lot of gloss. If not, it was very much like the concealer lips with maybe like a clear gloss on top. I know there was like little ones from like that I could not find myself personally, but there was little glossies that I used to wear, and they had little like, I don't know, like little kind of beads inside. And I remember looking everywhere. They were such a big thing when I was really young, and I guess he discontinued it probably because the beads were coming out. I don't know. But yeah, so let me swatch this one for you. Okay, so here it is here. As you can see, it is really, really cracked. But you can see like the shade, it's just like a really nice pink kind of neutral shade with some glitter. And honestly, it's just such a pretty shade. Okay, now I'm going to take the lid off. I should probably not be doing this one-handed. Okay, so here it is here. That made like a really nice noise. But it's just like one of those traditional kind of lip gloss applicators. It's like really, really glossy. And it does come out really, really like clear. But you can see there's a little bit of pink in there. But it's just like a really nice gloss with a little bit of shimmer. And I know some people will be like, that is gloss, that is not lipstick. But honestly, like, that is what I used back then with a little concealer. We all had concealer lips. I don't know why that was such a thing, but it just was. But yeah, that is my only lip gloss I have in this video because I generally didn't use this one. Next up is my other trusty faithful that I think a lot of people did have. And this was the MAC, and it was Velvet Teddy, and it was just the matte lipsticks. Like, matte lipsticks just came back by storm back in the 2010s. Like, literally, I think I got this one. Oh my goodness. I got this one when I graduated from university, which was, oh my goodness, it was 2016 that I graduated. And then I moved to LA in 2016 to do my master's. But this is when I got this. I got this at my graduation. I just was like, I'm so desperate to have it. And it's literally been like a staple. I actually bought another one because this one obviously is really old and I really don't want to put it on my lips anymore. And I've had it, there's a flag going around here, I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to use it anymore. I just felt like, okay, like this is really old. I've had it for like almost 10 years now. It's probably time that I should throw it away. But because of my videos and what I do, I like, this is one of the main products that I do keep just because of that. Okay, so we are going to swatch this one now because it is so iconic. Okay, so here it is up close. It's a really nice pinky nude shade. And as you can see, it is Velvet Teddy. Okay, let's swatch this one. Again, it comes out really nice. Oh my goodness, I'm really making a mess of this. Ah! Okay, as you can see, it is like a pinky nude, and you can definitely see that it's more matte. But it's such a nice shade. Like, I feel like it's really universal. It's such a nice shade. I just remember loving this, and then sometimes if I didn't want it just to be too matte, I'd also put some gloss on it, and then I would use like, I think there's a lip liner cork, and I would just kind of give it a bit more definition with some shadowing around my lips. Oh my goodness, I just love this one so much. And that was when overlining became like such a big thing. I'm not gonna lie, like I still sometimes will overline, but now I've kind of been more embracing my normal lip shape, which has been a lot of fun recently. I don't know, I've just not been one for having like, I don't know, I'm so scared of needles. I have not done any kind of surgery in like that. I'm too scared. So I haven't done any filler in like that. But like for me, like overlining was a lot of fun. And that's really 2016, like 2010s onwards, really started that overlining thing. And to be honest, they actually kind of did a little bit in the 50s. They just kind of stopped really doing it a lot. But they did do it in the movies, and a lot of like, I don't know, like famous celebrities, models, they all would try and overline just a little bit, even just a little bit here, make their cupid's bow just a little bit higher up. They did do that. But anyway, we're on to our last one, and this is 2020, and oh my goodness, I have so many that I really like now. But this one has been one of my staples. Obviously, I love my reds. I always wear like red lipstick, and I know like a lot of like glossies and lip oils are so popular now. Oh my goodness, I love them myself. Yeah, it's a glossy lip balm that I have on. And I've always loved lip gloss. So for me, like, I don't mind the matte sometimes, but I feel like it dries out my lips too much. So I feel like I always like a gloss or like a lip oil. So for me, like, I'm really loving the 2020s just because of that reason. But this one has been one of my go-tos recently. I only got it like a few months ago. And I really like the shade. That's why I bought it. And it's from Makeup Forever. And I really like this whole bottle because you can do this and then you put the lipstick out and you just like put it on here. So you have like, it kind of looks like a paintbrush. I don't know. I just like it. I feel like I can hold the lipstick. I feel like I can like angle it better. And sometimes if I don't want to use lip liner, like this definitely works. But this is it here. It is like a nice like kind of like petal pink color, if that's what I want to call it. But it's really nice. And you can add like a nice like I don't know, like a darker pink or like a kind of brown to outline the lips. And I don't know. I just feel like it's like really nice. I feel like it just, I don't know, it's really nice for summer too. So here it is here. It is just so nice. It's in the shade Joyful Petal. So here it is here, and this is the shade, and this is what it looks like. It's just a really nice pink, like a nudie pink. Version more on the pink side, but it's just so nice. And I feel like it's just like a really nice everyday lipstick color. Oh my goodness, there's so many I could have put in this last part because they're like, generally I use so many different ones. Literally like all the time I like to try different ones out, and I feel like there's so much that's coming out now with like lip products that it's kind of hard to keep up with, but I don't know, that was definitely one of my latest that I really like, and I would definitely recommend. It's just really nice and it goes on really nice. It's like not matte, it's not too glossy, it's really nice, so you can like make it more matte or you can add more gloss, whatever you feel like. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and take care. I know I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.